Uh, got a fun fact for you. In the year 2004, 2005, during that NBA season, Kobe Bryant finished second in the league in scoring. And he averaged, I believe, 28 points per game. He received 0 MVP votes. Mind you, voters select their top 5 choices, and each choice is given a weighted number of points. So none of the MVP voters thought that Kobe Bryant was even one of the top 5 players that year. He was second in the league in scoring. That year, as I've mentioned in another video, P.J. Brown got a vote, who I believe was a proverbial Mr. Triple Single and was not all defense that year. But he got an MVP vote. Kobe Bryant did not. Also, he did not make the All-NBA team. Actually, no, he was All-NBA third team. That's correct. He was All-NBA third team. Okay? Why do I say that? Why do I bring this up? Of course, we know also he won 1 MVP, and Steve Nash won 2. Thanks to the news media, and thanks to the sports media. Why do I bring this up? Brian Windhorst participated in a discussion with Dave McMenamin and another gentleman about a tweet that Genie Buss made or put out, wherein she called Kobe Bryant the greatest Laker. She said that Kobe was a great teammate that understood the importance of accomplishing your individual goals by putting the team first. And Brian Windhorst was offended at this notion. What do we know about Brian Windhorst? Brian Windhorst has made a career out of following LeBron James. And his response to Genie's tweet, I believe, is very instructive. If you follow politics, you know that during the election cycles, the presidential election cycles, every time the presidential election season starts, when the parties nominate their candidates, the candidates lay out an agenda, and the various news outlets get online. They get on code with, honestly, their preferred candidates. So the liberal outlets will start echoing the talking points of the Democratic president. So you'll see a CNN, a New York Times, you'll see the MSNBC. They'll all get online with the Democratic nominee's agenda. So pretty much whatever that Democratic nominee says, they will echo, and it's even deeper than that. Of course, Fox News does that on the right too. So, but it's even deeper than that. There will seem to be a coordination of message. And I don't think it's necessarily a coordination. I think that what happens is ideologies share a certain vision and sentiment for the world. And they all understand on an intuitive level what truth needs to prevail in order to achieve its agenda. Okay? So let's say when the Hunter Biden story came out, the news media, big tech, they all got online. They all got on code and buried the story. Okay, because they all understood this can't get out if we want Biden to win the election. I believe Brian Windhorst has, as a part of LeBron James's media outlet, if you will. It's called a surrogate, okay? As a LeBron James surrogate, Brian Windhorst has received his instructions. He understands what needs to happen for LeBron James to be considered the greatest player of all time. And part of what needs to happen is that Kobe Bryant's legacy has to be destroyed. Okay? And I do believe that that's part of the reason LeBron came to the Lakers. Okay? I think he intended to come here, win multiple championships, and make the people of Los Angeles forget Kobe Bryant. Brian Windhorst has received this message, and he's on code. Okay? Now, I'm going to play the message. I'm going to play his response to Genie Buss. And then we're going to talk about Dave McMenamin. And then I'm going to tie it all up. So, here we go.
A Genie Buss tweet. I miss KB, Kobe Bryant. He would understand and explain everything that I'm not allowed to. Honestly, he was the greatest Laker ever. I'm just going to repeat that for a second. Honestly, he was the greatest Laker ever. He understood the team over self, meaning your rewards would come if you valued team goals over your own, and then everything would fall into place. All can reply. What? Dave, that's my answer. What?
Now, I want you to think about something, okay? We're not talking about, this isn't a GOAT debate discussion here. This isn't about whether Kobe is the greatest player ever, nor is it even about whether Kobe is a Mount Rushmore player, okay? This isn't a Kobe versus LeBron discussion. This isn't a Kobe versus MJ discussion. This is a discussion about whether he was the greatest Laker and whether he was a great teammate. Okay? Magic Johnson said he was the greatest Laker. He played for the team for 20 years. He's not even the greatest Laker? I just really, like these people don't want Kobe to have even that. Something he most obviously is. It bothers him. It bothers him that I 20 years stayed with the team, during two periods when the team was bad and the team wasn't championship level when he got to the team. I mean, well, if it's not Kobe, then who would it be? LeBron? Who's the greatest? I'd love to ask him. Who's the greatest? Who's the greatest Laker then? LeBron? Who is it? Magic, who played 8 fewer seasons for the Lakers? Who would it be? Kareem, who won a championship with another team? Who would it be? So I just it's really stunning. Now, so let's listen to Dave McMenamin and his nonsense.
If we were to actually go back and look with an objective eye at Kobe Bryant's time with the Lakers, there are things that would lead you to say he was not the greatest teammate. There are things that lead you to say that the way his contract was structured prevented the Lakers from winning late in his career, which in turn led to the longest down spiral in the history of the franchise prior to LeBron James deciding to come in 2018. And so that's why I gotta lay it all out there like that, because to have an honest conversation here can be tough because, emotions are raw. And
he also demanded a trade at one point.
Oh, yes, he did. Yeah.
Now, I really want you to get this. He's pushing back against the owner of the team's assessment of who her greatest employee was. This is the owner of the team. By the way, she didn't just buy the team 5 years ago. Okay? Her father owned it. And she has been trained and groomed for this position since before Kobe was born. Right there at his side, running the company. Okay? And Dave McMenamin thinks that Genie Buss is wrong. What the fuck are you talking about, Genie? He's not the greatest Laker. He asked for a trade. Remember? He was a ball hog. Remember? Genie Buss doesn't know any of this. She doesn't, it's like, it's just, I really want to ask him. Dude, like, who is Elon Musk's greatest employee? Since you're qualified, you're qualified to tell a business owner who his best employee. Since you're qualified to offer an opinion on that, what about Jeff Bezos and Amazon? Who's the greatest Amazon employee? Oh, well, we've been following the Lakers, and the Lakers are a public team, and dude, this is her. It's still her team. I would not walk into my homeboy's apartment and tell my homeboy that his favorite couch wasn't the one that he said it was. It was actually the one that gave him back pain when he sat in it. No, that's not your favorite chair. The one over there is your favorite. I just wouldn't do that. Unless I had an agenda.